welcome back to the channel. So in today's tutorial, we're going to explore a complete Telegram AI bot workflow built with LangChain nodes inside n8n. And the cool thing is the whole automation is already built for us. So instead of creating it from scratch, I'll walk you through how it actually works and what each part does and how you can use the same exact template to build your own intelligent Telegram bot. And by the end of this video, you'll understand how the bot chats naturally with users, responds to Telegram commands, remembers conversation history, and even generates DALL-E 3 images on demand. And all of it without writing a single line of code. So you'll find the link to the workflow template in the description below. So alright, let's jump in. So before we look at nodes or workflows, let me show you what the bot actually does. So when a user sends the /start command, the bot would instantly greet them. And it responds to regular messages, handles different bot commands, and remember part of the conversation. So it feels more like a real assistant instead of a simple one prompt bot. Now here's the exciting part. If the users say something like draw me a futuristic cityscape, the bot automatically triggers a DALL-E 3 image generation workflow. It waits for the image and sends it back to the Telegram completely hands-free. So all of this is powered by LangChain tools, the AI agent, and a second workflow behind the scenes that talks to OpenAI Images API. Now that you've seen it in action, let's break down how everything works. So I'll just give you a glimpse of the workflow that we have right now. So this is the workflow, and we are not recreating the automation step by step today. Instead, just inside n8n, you just go to your templates tab over here, then go on to see more templates, and then just type Telegram bot LangChain. And you can find the exact similar workflow that I currently have right now. So then I'll just click on use it for free, import self-host. And the only two things that you require here is your Telegram bot token and your OpenAI key. I'll briefly mention where these come from, but since the focus is understanding the workflow, we'll move straight into how it works. So I'll just click on skip for now, and I already have a Telegram token over here. So I'll just click on skip. See, you'll notice a few nodes outlined in red. So that just means that they need credentials from you. So as soon as you have your OpenAI API key and your Telegram access token, you will be able to run this workflow. So let's start with the main conversation topic. So what's this? What's this? So we don't know anything. So I'll break it down for you. So this is a Telegram trigger and it listens for incoming events. So basically, this is where everything begins. It listens for incoming Telegram messages, and whenever someone sends your bot a message, this trigger fires and passes the content into the workflow. So think of it like the entry door for your bot. Now second, we have our AI agent. So this is the bot's brain. The agent receives the user message, the conversation history, a list of tools it can use, and a custom system prompt. And the prompt teaches the bot how to greet users, how to react to commands starting with /, how to format messages using Telegram friendly HTML, and when to activate the DALL-E E3 tool. And based on the message, the AI decides whether to respond normally or trigger a tool. So I'll just click over here and I'll show you how this actually looks like. So you have a human message over here, and then you have a system message over here where you describe the situation of the AI assistant. Like, what do you want the AI assistant to be? And then you can also select the type of agent you want it to be. Right now it's conversation agent, so that's how the flow will proceed on. Then third, right here you have your OpenAI chat model node. So this node is an actual language model. So usually GPT-5 or whatever model you choose, this is where you plug in your OpenAI API key and customize settings like temperature or maximum output length. Like, I'll just click on it and you can make changes to your temperature, your penalty, and you have several other options. So you can go for presence penalty, response format, maximum number of tokens, and here's where you actually insert your OpenAI API key. Then we have our window buffer memory. So this adds short-term memory to the bot. So basically, it stores the last 10 interactions so the bot can respond with context. So, and because we use the user's Telegram ID as a session key, each user gets their own independent memory thread. So if I click on it, so right now it's 10, and it's up to you. If you wanted to store the past 6 memories, you can just type 6 over here and that's it. So right now I'll just proceed back to my canvas. And now I have the Telegram send message trigger over here. So once the AI gives its answer, this node sends it back to the user. So it fills in the chat ID, the image text, and the HTML pass mode. And there's also a clever error handling branch. So if the AI accidentally sends broken HTML, Telegram might reject it. So this branch automatically sends a message as a plain text instead. And this is where it keeps the bot stable and user friendly. Now we'll understand how the DALL-E 3 image workflow actually works. So let's look at the lower part of the screen right over here and the workflow responsible for generating images. So this part is only activated when the AI agent decides, okay, I need to generate an image. So now I'll discuss what these triggers actually do and what these nodes actually perform. So execute workflow trigger. This trigger only runs when the bot calls this workflow as a tool. It ensures that the image generation logic stays separate from the chat logic. And then we have HTTP request to OpenAI. Since n8n doesn't yet have a built-in DALL-E 3 node, this workflow uses a custom HTTP request. So it already includes the correct OpenAI images endpoint, the proper authentication, the full request body, an expression that inserts the user prompt, and a higher timeout since generating images can take a bit longer. So this node basically returns the URL to the freshly generated image. And then you have your Telegram send photos node. So what this does is, here the workflow grabs the image URL and sends it back to the correct user. So because we pass the Telegram chat ID into this workflow, the image always goes back into the right conversation. So even if multiple users trigger the bot at the same time. And next we have our last node, that is response back to the agent. So the last node sends a short confirmation message back to the AI agent. So this tells the agent that the tool ran completely fine and it lets it continue the conversation smoothly. So why this automation is so powerful? So this template shows how seamlessly LangChain and n8n can work together. So you get real conversation memory, autonomous tool usage, image generation, Telegram integration, error-resistant behavior, and a fully customizable AI-powered bot, all without writing a code. This makes it perfect to extend, modify, or integrate into real business workflows. So to start your bot, just activate the workflow, open your Telegram bot, begin chatting, ask it to draw something, watch DALL-E to create and send your image, and that's it. So if you enjoyed this tutorial or learned something new, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the future content. Thank you so much.